Hello everybody and welcome back to another GTA 5 LSPDFR tutorial. Today we're going to be showing you how to install EUP uniforms for the AI backup units. So the same uniforms that you're using, we're going to have them also wearing the same uniforms. So while you're on patrol, as I'm going to be on patrol as a North Carolina Highway Patrol unit, I want my units that are backing me up to have the same uniform. So I'm going to be showing you how to install these uniforms and also how to install the uniforms for the AI backup units. So there are a few things that you guys are going to need. I will leave the link to everything that I download in here down in the description. I'm also going to leave a link to tutorials for the stuff that you guys need if you don't have it already. So you guys are definitely going to need ultimate backup. If you do not have ultimate backup, this process will not work for you. So you do have to have ultimate backup. I will leave a link down in the description for this tutorial to show you how to install ultimate backup. Also, you're going to need Open4. If you do not have Open4, I will leave a link down in the description to show you how to install Open4. You're also going to need EUP from LSPDFR. If you do not have that installed, I will also leave a link down in the description to show you how to install EUP. So what we're going to do for all of you that already have that installed and you guys are ready to go, we're going to show you how to, start this process off. So the very first thing you guys are going to want to do, I'm going to get a link from this Discord right here, Bejljo's Discord. And what we're going to do is have you guys join this Discord. You have to join it so you can be able to get this download right here. So when you come in here, obviously you want to go to rules. You want to go down here. You want to give a green check mark. And you want to make sure you read over the rules inside here. Never break the rules inside of a Discord. Be respectful and all that good stuff. So once you get through here, I believe it might be a 10-minute process for the Discord to approve you. So you might have to wait 10 minutes, which is fine. You can pause the video. But once you are able to get in here, what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to go to resources and you're going to want to go down here to install EUP TUB converter installer. So EUP 2 ultimate backup converter. So what you want to do is go ahead and click download right here. We're going to click continue to download. And right here on my PC, and I'm pretty sure your PC is going to flag this, which is perfectly fine. Listen, I have a channel with over 60,000 subscribers. I'm not here to show you guys how to install viruses. That's not what this channel is about. So please trust me. What you guys want to do is hit these 3 dots right here. That's right next to it. Or you could just click on it right here and click right there and click keep. So you're going to click keep, and then you're also going to go right here where it says show more and keep anyways. So we're going to keep that, and then we're going to go ahead and open file. Just like so. It says Windows protected your PC. Okay, so it's not basically, it does not recognize this app, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to hit more info and you're going to see me click run anyway. And now it's going to pop up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes from unknown publisher? I click yes. I don't know why it doesn't show on the screen. It just goes blank. I have display capture on and it's still not showing it. But as you guys see, it's popping up just like this. And what we're going to do is click next. We're going to allow it to install to my local disk C file. And it's going to put a icon on my desktop so I can open it up. So you need this to be able to convert the EUP to your AI. So we're going to click next right here and it's going to create desktop icon. I'm going to click next and I am going to install that. So I'm going to click finish and we are going to go ahead and go right here to the uniforms. So we're going to go right here and we are going to go, let me go ahead and go to my desktop and you guys are going to see. Let me click X out of this and you guys are going to see right here we have EUP converter right here. So that's what you guys want. You're going to also want to open up Open4. So we're going to go right here, click Open4. We're going to go ahead and go to Grand Theft Auto 5, click Windows, and we are going to go ahead and open up Open4. You guys need to have that mods folder in there. So again, if you have Open4 installed, make sure you have the mods folder. If you don't, I have that tutorial down below. So what we're going to do is go to edit mode right here. Click edit mode and click yes. We are going to go to our mods folder, our update folder, our x64 folder, DLC packs, and we're going to find our EUP folder. If you guys do not have an EUP folder, that means you do not have EUP. You need to install EUP. The link will be down below. So we're going to go inside our EUP folder, DLC.rpf, x64, and we're going to stay right here. So now we are going to go to Trooper Charles. Big shout out to Trooper Charles. I will leave a link down below for his Patreon. He has almost every single state with uniforms for EUP. He keeps stuff up to date, and he also has, you know, the cruisers that you're going to want to use for the uniforms. He's working basically on every single state, but he does have the uniforms. He's still working on all the vehicles for each state. So a big shout out to Trooper Charles. But what we're going to do is we're going to click North Carolina State Trooper EUP 9.3. We are going to go ahead and open this file. I use WinRAR to open up my zip files, so that's what I recommend. If you have something else, you're good to go. But we are going to go inside here, North Carolina State Trooper EUP 9.3, and we're going to find this folder right here, EUP component peds.rpf. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go to open for, and I'm going to find the same thing that this one just said. So again, I'm going to go back right here. This one says EUP component peds.rpf. We have the same thing right here, EUP component peds.rpf. I'm going to click inside there. We're going to go inside this folder, and we're going to take all these files, drag and drop over to the side. Never drag over a folder. Never do that. Always drag over here to the side so you're not on a folder, and now them are in there. So I'm going to go back on this one, and we're going to go back and open for, and we're going to go to EUP component peds _ p.rpf, and you'll see right here on our download, that is the next one that we have right here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go inside here on open for, and I'm going to drag and drop these two files in here, just like so. And there we go. So we now have that in there. Now what we are going to do is go to our GTA 5 main directory. So I'm going to go Grand Theft Auto 5 through Steam Library, right click, manage, browse local files. And that's going to pull up our GTA 5 main directory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside my plugins folder, go to the EUP folder, and go to wardrobe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this wardrobe because I no longer need it. And I'm going to take the wardrobe that comes from the file for Trooper Charles. I'm going to drag and drop over here to my plugins EUP folder. All right. So now you see wardrobe in there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to click on it, open it up, and we're going to go through here. So you have different uniforms. You have Class A long sleeve. You have Class A winter jacket, Class A rain jacket. So say you want to do a rain patrol, and you want all the units that are going to show up and back you up, all your backup units, to wear rain jackets to make your patrol that much more legit and, you know, make it, you know, more realistic. You could take basically all this, right? You could take all this right here, copy it, and I'll show you what to do. I'm going to go with the long sleeve. I want to go long sleeve. I'm not going to do a rain patrol because the rain is loud in the game. So I'm just going to go right here to long sleeve. I'm going to copy all this from top to bottom right here. I'm going to right click, click copy. And now we're going to go to our desktop. So let's go to our desktop. Go to our desktop, and we are going to go ahead and find it. So this is what we just downloaded from, you know, the Discord. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that up. We're going to double click on it and go ahead and open it up. Now what you want to do is what you just copied from this wardrobe file, okay? That is right here. What you just copied, right click and copy. You only want to do one, never do two at a time. Just do one, okay? Just like I'm doing here. Right click, click copy. I'm going to go to EUP. I'm going to go right here to the left box. I'm going to click paste, and then I'm going to click convert right here. And then we're going to take this, right click, click copy. And now what we're going to do is go to open for. On open for, you're going to want to go to GTA 5 up at the top. You're going to want to go to plugins. Inside the plugins folder, you want to go to LSPDFR, and you want to go to ultimate backup. If you do not have this ultimate backup folder, that means you do not have it installed. So go to the link down in the description to show you how to install ultimate backup. For those of you that do have it, go ahead and click inside here, and we're going to start right here. We're going to go with custom regions. I'm going to right click on it, click edit with notepad. Okay, so if you go inside here, you're going to see a section right here that says PEDS, and this is going to be for Los Santos Airport. So if you're deciding to do a patrol with North Carolina Highway Patrol at the airport, you're going to want to change this PED up, definitely. So right here, we have Los Santos Airport, and we have this section right here, and I'm going to highlight this section too. So right here and right here. In between here, you're going to see this right here. So what we just copied out of this one where we converted it and right clicked and click copy, we are now going to post that in here under custom region in between PEDs. Okay. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to click paste, and I'm going to replace that. So you see right there, now we have what we just copied posted right there, and it replaces the old one. Now the next one right here is going to be San Andreas Parks. So if you don't want the park ranger showing up, which I don't like the park ranger anyways, I mean in real life I do, but in the game I don't, because their uniforms suck and their patrol cars suck. So I don't have no use for a park ranger. But if you do like using park rangers and having them spawn with the the uniform that you want, then you can just right click, click paste on here, and that will take care of that. So there you go. You also have Davis and Strawberry. Okay. So Davis and Strawberry is, different kind of uniforms where you're going to have the cops show up. So say you're rolling as North Carolina Highway Patrol and you're on Davis or Strawberry, these uniforms are going to spawn there. So if you replace them, right click, click paste, just like that, replace them and make sure that there's no gap here. So if you see this right here where it says PEDS, if it's like this and there's a gap right here, it's not going to work. You don't want to do that. It won't let you save the files. So let's go ahead and take this back and put it right there. You always want the text that you're copying and pasting right here in the middle, in between both of these PEDs. Okay. So both of the PEDs text. So what I'm going to do is you also have down here. So that's going to be everything for the custom regions. I'm going to click save. And then what I'm going to do is go back to open floor. And this is the one that takes the most time. Okay, default regions is the one that you want to change up. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to hit edit, and we're going to go inside here. So inside here, you're going to see the different locations. You have Los Santos City, and you also have, so this is going to be all city units. So you see right here, in between here, you're going to have PEDs right here, and then you're going to have PEDs right here. So everything in between there, if you don't want these default units to be showing up on your scene, and you want them to be wearing their uniforms, you want to take all this, right click and click paste. Okay. Just like that. I just got rid of all that. And now it has my uniform that I want in there, which is the North Carolina Highway Patrol. So say you want a different uniform to also spawn every once in a while. You have a option here where you can go to your wardrobe. So let me go to wardrobe. We have winter jacket, rain jacket, traffic vest. And we also have plain clothes. We have female long sleeve. I never used a female. Class A winter jacket, raincoat. Let me see if I can find a short sleeve in here. He's got the winter hat. So most of them are raincoats, and I don't really see a short sleeve in here. So I'm just going to keep them all the way that I have it. But if you guys did want to add something different, like say you wanted to get the female long sleeve in there, let's right click on this. Let's copy this for female. So every single time you download different EUP, make sure that it has the wardrobe. And when it does have the wardrobe, you go in there, you right click on, the uniform that you want, you highlight it, right click, click copy, and we're going to go with female now. So I'm going to go to EUP converter, and we're going to convert this. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to right click, click paste for the new uniform, convert, and I'm going to take this, right click, click copy. I'm going to go back to open for, and I'm going to add this to the next line. So I'm going to go right here to the first text before PEDS. We're going to hit enter. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to right click and click paste. Okay. We're going to change this from letter M to the letter F for female. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we are going to go all the way over here. We're going to go to this. You want these to line up. Always make sure they line up. So I'm going to hit space, 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 space until this is completely lined up. Now, all the way over here, that does not matter. It does not matter if it's not lined up on the right side, but it needs to be on the left side. So I'm going to enlarge this. Sorry that it was not enlarged, but there you guys go. So I'm going to copy both of these now so I don't have to keep doing it. And I'm going to go all the way to the end here. I'm going to copy both of these. So let's keep going. There we go. I'm going to copy this. All right. Actually, we messed that one up. So I just went right here. I don't want the PEDs. Don't want to copy that. So I just want the text that I put in there that we converted and copied. So I'm going to right click, click copy, make sure everything that's highlighted is exactly what I need. And now we're going to go ahead and move down to the next one. Every single time that you put new uniforms in and you want them new units to spawn with the uniforms you put in, you have to follow the steps that I'm doing right now. That's very important for every single one of you to know that. So the next one is Los Santos City, Los Santos County. So these are going to be the units that spawn out in the county, like outer city limits for Los Santos County units. You see that they already have them in here as the sheriff unit, the default uniforms. What we're looking for every single time we come in here and we're looking to install the text that we converted, we want to look for these PEDs every single time. Every time you scroll down, we go from this PEDs all the way down to the next PEDs. And we highlight the uniforms that they already have in there, right click, click paste. Just like that. And now we have female in there. We also have the male A long sleeve. So we got class A long sleeve, class A female long sleeve. So we're going to keep scrolling down and we're going to find the next PEDs. So we're going to go right here. Here's the next PEDs. It's going to be Blaine County. And you're going to see it's going to be female sheriff and also male sheriff. Now you also have this right here. Okay. So you have chance 90% and 10%. So if you see this right here, that is basically telling you the chance that this unit's going to spawn on your scene, come up on your scene. So if you call for a backup unit and you put this in here, which I never use it. If I call for a female unit, I'll call for a female unit, but I always do the text that I have, but you can also put this in there and I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to right click, we're going to paste over this. And what you can do is you can actually go to the, like this one right here, that's right below it. You could click copy and you could just go, you can right click, click paste, and then space. And there's a 75% chance that the class A long sleeve male is going to show up on there. And then you could change the next one to, so say you want to change the next one to, and it works the same for him. So it's out of 100. So this one's 75. So we could change this one to 25%. So say we wanted to change that to 25%. We'll just go right here to the female, put that there, go right here and change this over to 25. Just like that, hit space on this, and there you guys go. So that is how you change the chance of, if you're calling for a backup unit, a female is going to show up or a male is going to show up. I don't use this stuff. I don't really care. If I want a female unit, I'll call for a female unit. And I'm going to put in backspace on that. And we actually messed that up. Sorry. So I'm going to take this, copy that. And we will actually get rid of both of them. So I'm going to go up to the next one. I do apologize. But again, I never use that. But if you guys do want to use that, that is up to you. So I'm going to copy this text right here and fix my mistake real fast. Because I did delete PEDs with that. And you don't want to do that because it will not save. And if it does save, it will corrupt your files. As in, it will just crash your game until you fix it. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to replace it. And it's the same as, you know, say this is not North Carolina uniforms that we're putting in right now. Say I'm putting South Carolina uniforms in, and I no longer want the North Carolina uniforms. It's the same method. Right click, copy, paste with the new uniforms you have, and there you go. So you got to keep going. It doesn't, it goes for a minute. So I'm going to keep going through this. We're going to go to the next one. This is North Yankton, Blaine County. It doesn't matter. Replace them all. I'm going to replace Snow Cop. I'm going to click paste, take care of that. I'm going to get that out of my way. We're going to go to the next one, and we're going to go to right here. This is going to be Los Santos City State Patrol. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to replace this one. What you see is Highway Cop. Right click, click paste, take care of that one. We're going to go to the next one. This is going to be Police Bike. So I'm going to still have the Police Bike unit show up with a Highway Patrol unit. Uniform on. I'm going to go to the next one. This one is going to be the Highway Cop uniform. We're going to replace that also. And we're going to keep going. This is going to be for the police motorcycle unit. So I'm going to keep changing their uniforms. We're going to keep going down. Next one is this one. This is going to be the Police 4. And you can see the vehicles that they're spawning in if you guys are wondering what I'm going by. So if you look at vehicles right here, it says Police 4. So Police 4, when the unit shows up for Police 4, when you replace that vehicle, you guys are going to see that they're going to show up with this uniform. So Police Bike, we're going to replace that again. And you just got to keep going through here on all the files and change all of them. It could become a pain in the butt, but hey, I'd much rather have all my uniforms changed up to the right ones so I'm not seeing some crazy stuff show up on my scenes. So I'm going to click paste, and we are going to keep going until the next peds. This one's going to be Sheriff 2. I'm going to take care of that one. This is when Sheriff 2 shows up as SWAT. They will show up in the North Carolina Highway Patrol units. I'm going to take the next one, which is a SWAT unit, replace that. And you guys, if you guys wanted to change that, this is a good thing right here. So anytime that you call SWAT, they're going to show up with North Carolina Highway Patrol units. So say you wanted them to show up with, plain clothes, or so you got plain clothes units, and then you also have you got long sleeve traffic. Some of them will have vest and stuff, so you can use like plain clothes. You can use units with vest. You can copy their text and then convert it and then put it in there for SWAT. So if you wanted your SWAT to look totally different, you can do that, but there's no SWAT class in here for the North Carolina Highway Patrol. So we're just going to keep replacing the ones that we have for our units. So no matter what, when I'm on patrol, I'm not seeing no other units show up, because that's just going to be default SWAT uniforms, and I don't like their SWAT uniforms. So we're going to keep going. And the next one that we're going to replace is this one right here. All right, and we're going to keep going. Take the next one out. Every time you see PEDs, every time underneath it, just replace it. Promise you won't have to worry about anything else inside your game. Weird uniforms showing up or anything like that. So that's why I just replace all of them in here, even pilot. Because you never know when the pilot's just going to land and uniform's going to look stupid or something. So I'm going to replace pilot, and they'll show up with highway patrol uniforms. Replace this, and we're going to replace this one. And what else do we have? So this is going to be the buzzard. We got female cop right here. Again, you can replace this with just the female if you want. So just the female. So I could take this one out, and we'll just put the female in there. You go all the way to the end. And this is going to be anytime that you call the female cop inside the city, you're going to see that this is going to be... Ah, shit. I messed that up. Not good. It was supposed to be this one. All right. Sometimes you have to pay attention to what you're doing because you can mess up. So it's okay, because what I can do is... Let me find that. All right. So let me go through here. And we are going to find that again. Where was female unit? It was right here. Where was the last one that we did? Right here. It's Maverick. All right, that's fine. We are good on that. Put it in between vehicles. Nope, it's through PEDs. Did I pass it? Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't do this wrong. Please, Mav. Let me make sure I can save. All right, it saved it. All right, we're good there. So nothing did mess up. So we're going to go back to we're going to go all the way to the bottom and start from the bottom until we meet to the spot where we left off. So we're going to change this one up at the bottom. Let me enlarge this. Change this one up at the bottom. We're going to keep going up. We're going to change this one at the bottom. And we're just going to keep going. Click there. I know you guys are probably like, oh my God, why are you still going? So if you want to change where the doctor shows up and have him as a different ped, which I think this would be pretty cool if they had plain clothes. But I don't like messing with this. And the reason why I don't like messing with the doctor is because if I put a plain clothes unit in from the EUP uniforms that I have, and I replace them EUP uniforms, and they change anything up of my character. Every time that I call corners, they're going to look stupid. So I don't change any of these up. I keep them the way that they are. We got fire truck. I'm going to leave that alone. You also got paramedics. So if you have a good uniforms for paramedics, you could change that up. FBI 2, we are definitely going to change that. Click paste. We are going to go right here for FBI 2 again. Change that one up. Now I know you guys are like, oh my God, you have to do this all the time. Yes. Yes, you do. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. But me personally, this is how I change all my stuff up. And make sure that, because you're still going to get units that show up on your scene, default units. So say you're in a pursuit and you didn't call backup units, but the units that are just patrolling the area, which are the default units, are going to catch up to your pursuit and try to help you. And they're going to wear the stupid uniforms. But anytime you call for a backup unit, they're going to have the correct uniforms. So, all right, we're going to keep getting rid of these. We are almost done, guys, and then we can hop inside the game. Just making sure you guys see every single thing that I do. Every single thing. Because if I don't show you, then it's not going to work properly for you, and you're going to be like, why is it not working? So I'm going to go through all the steps. We're going to change the park ranger too. I don't like the park ranger. I'm going to change it out. So their uniforms, no matter what, when they spawn on my scene, which they will spawn on your scene, because anytime you're on the highway towards Bejljo, they will show up. So I always replace the park ranger vehicle and also the uniforms. So we are almost done. I'm going to change this one up, paste, and we are freaking done. All right, it is in there too. And I'm going to fix that real fast. Copy. Take this one out. Let's go all the way over. We're going to take this one out. I'm going to fix my mistake because I realized I did make a mistake. So let's take this out. I'm going to replace it with the vehicle that I want. Just like that. And that fixes my mistake real fast. Perfect. So I did make the mistake. It's my mistake. It's all right. We all make mistakes. So let me go ahead and copy this last little bit and we are good to go. My God, this stuff takes forever. That's why I hate setting up streams, because every time I do, I have to go through these steps, replacing all this. And let's replace this one. Perfect. Yeah, SWAT. I'm not worried about all that. So we're going to click save. And there we go. We are done. Let me hop inside the game, show you guys how to, call these units in while ultimate backup, and you guys will see the uniform show up. So let's jump over to that. All right, so now that we are inside GTA 5, I have LSPDFR loaded up. I also have my plugins loaded up. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the ultimate backup menu. We're going to go to backup type, and we're going to hit patrol unit. It's either going to be a male or a female that shows up. I didn't put the chance in there. It doesn't matter. Whatever one they pick is what shows up. So we're going to have this unit show up here and have them, you're going to see they're going to show up with the uniform that we installed. So I'm just going to hold backspace down, which are coming in right here. There we go. So you're going to see right here, they're going to pull up with the same exact uniforms we installed. And there you go. We also have a female and a male unit showing up. So there you guys go. You now have that inside your game. So I'm going to show you guys another thing that you guys can do. Because you don't have to only go by the, the uniforms that are provided from you from the EUP. What you can do is you can hit F11. You can go to wardrobe and say North Carolina doesn't have body cams like this. And you want to change that where all units are not wearing the body cams. You go to create outfit. And you could just go through here and change some stuff up. So we have parachute. No, it's not going to be that. Accessory. Nope, that's our gun belt. Undercoat. Nope, that is also our gun belt. We have armor right here. So we could change this up. I could change it to, let's say I want them to wear all trooper vests. So say I want every single one of them to wear a trooper vest. What you're going to do is go right here. You're going to click save and continue. All right. We're going to go up to the top and give it a name first. So we're going to give it a name. NCHP. So I'm going to name it just like that, and then I'm going to hit save and continue. Now, if you look in here, this is, if you look up the top EUP menu, this is wardrobe, okay? So right here, this is going to be now in our wardrobe that we added in, we copied, and we pasted and converted. So now you can go in there and you can have, you know, all your units wearing these vests or not wearing body cams, however you want your units to look like. You could save it to your wardrobe, do exactly what we did with these uniforms, and make them all wear the same thing. So again, I could spawn multiple units right now. Let me spawn multiple ones. I'm going to spawn more, and you're going to see they're all going to come in wearing these uniforms. Now you will see default uniforms spawning in. There are random vehicles that patrol around that have the regular default uniforms in, like that motorcycle over there. So they will show up on your scene. If you're in a pursuit, they'll help you like start chasing the suspect. But that's always why I use ultimate backup and call for units that are going to have my uniforms. So I just want to explain that to you. You will see that, but every time you use ultimate backup, they will show up with the uniforms that you put in. So there you guys go. You guys now have this inside your game. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully this helps every single one of you out. If you have any questions, feel free to put it down in the comments. I'll try my best to, you know, answer as much comments as possible. I do have tons of tutorials on this channel, so I get a lot of questions. But thank you all for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime we come out with content. And help this channel, please help this channel reach 100,000 subscribers. That's all I ask of y'all. That would be amazing. But there you guys go. You guys now have these uniforms inside your game. You are ready to patrol. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.